Hi, friends, and welcome to Brick House Bones episode 42. I can't believe we're this far along. Only 10 to go to complete the 1-year commitment that I made to produce these videos for you. But don't worry, starting in January, I'm putting out the beginner's recipe, the complete program for beginners, how to start, what exercises to do in complete videos week to week for you to follow. I'm putting out this content. I'm going to be building it. These are the things that people are selling everywhere for hundreds of dollars in different markets. I'm going to create it. I'm going to give it to you. So I hope you like it, and stay tuned and keep watching. Okay, so today's episode, we're doing the brick house bone style exercises. We have a wonderful posture exercise. It's something that I do on a regular basis to help that little knot you get in the middle of the back. We're doing a great balance exercise. It's a little more complicated than we've done in the past. We're adding the challenge to it. I've got a great strength exercise that if you do my complete videos, you may have seen it in there. But it's one that I think is very functional, and it covers upper and lower body at the same time. And then we're going to do some jump, but we'll have variations for you. And you'll probably see my fobbles as we go. All right, thank you for joining me. I'm Dr. Lisa. I'm a physical therapist, and I specialize in bone health exercise programs for people with osteoporosis, osteopenia, which is also known as low bone mass. They're trying to change the term on that, if you didn't know that. And then also just for people that are interested in protecting their bone health in any way. So here we go. Let's get started. Oh yeah, we're doing posture exercise first. Sometimes my brain gets going so fast and I forget where we're headed. All right, so this is that middle back exercise. This one I love. I was surprised we got 42 weeks in and I hadn't shared this with you yet. So to work on that rounded posture and to release the shoulders a little bit, this is both a stretch and a strengthener at the same time. So hands are going to go around my ears. Elbows are going to squeeze forward as much as is comfortable for you. What I don't want is elbows way out wide. So elbows forward as you're able. Sit up nice and tall for me. And we're going to press the elbows up and lift the heart. Big reach. You see my back kind of rounding the opposite way. And then relax to neutral. Big reach up and relax to neutral. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Oh, that feels better already. Now, if you're someone who sits a lot, this is a great move for you to do several times a day. We just did 5. I already feel a difference. You can do 5 to 10 repetitions, but 5 of those throughout the day, especially if you get that middle back pain, that is money for you. All right, next up, you need a ball. Tennis ball, any little bouncy ball, something that will bounce off the wall. We're going to do single leg balance with a ball toss off the wall. This is where you get to see my wobbles too. So balancing on one leg, toss and catch. Toss and catch. So you can catch with both hands, which is easier, or one hand, which is harder. Ooh, you can change the direction, toss it to your other hand. Notice how much more challenging that can be. See if you can accomplish 10 tosses per leg, changing the height, changing the direction, changing which hand gets it, so that you get that added challenge. So now you're balancing on one leg, you're moving an arm, this adds our dynamic quality, and now you have to react. You have to react to something coming at you, timing with hand-eye coordination. This is not easy, but if you can accomplish even one toss without losing your balance, you will get to 10 with practice. Even if you didn't get that first one, with practice, you will get there. This is a very high-level balance exercise for a lot of people. You can do it shoes on or barefoot, whatever makes you more comfortable. If you like to practice barefoot style, that is absolutely okay. It gives us a different opportunity to train the muscles in our feet if we do it barefoot. You won't see me barefoot too often because I have a neuroma, so I tend to like a little cushion under my shoe, but I totally agree barefoot training is really helpful for our balance. All right, next up we are doing a sumo squat to a high pull. And a sumo squat is a wide-legged squat, toes out, knees need to stay out over the toes. So we don't squat with the knees coming in, knees need to be out. You'll also stay relatively upright in your sumo squat. So we're not squatting like that. It's more of a sumo deadlift. Okay, and then I'm adding a weight to this for the high pull variation. So we have our sumo position. I'm toed out more than a typical squat. It's probably about 30 degrees, 30 to 40 degrees toe out, nice and wide as comfortable. I'm relaxed in the arms here. I've got those shoulders rotated back, keeping that chest up and open. Squat down, up, pull. And the pull, the elbows are just to shoulder height, not higher. We don't want to be up here because I don't want you to have cranky shoulders. So just limit those elbows pulling out wide right here to chest height, elbows at shoulder height. That's it. Okay, let's do 10. Squat, high pull. 2, high pull. We're taking our time. 3, high pull. Notice I lower the weight before I initiate the next squat. This is 5. You know me, I don't count well. 6, 7, knees out. 8, 9, 10. Excellent. Okay, so what you'll notice with that is you get a little more adductor muscle work in that. That also helps us when we have to get a wide stance or move wide. What I see people lose over the years is the ability to step their feet apart, whether it's side to side or front to back. We lose that ability to separate one leg from the other. That is a great way to strengthen it. You can absolutely do shallow ones and start where you are. Maybe you didn't get as wide as me. That's okay. We're all different. Start where you are. You can do it very shallow to begin with. You can do 1 set of 10 for your first exercise. But if you're working on these this week, trying to do this 3 times this week, see if by the 3rd time you do it, you can do 3 sets of 10. Okay, and use a weight that's challenging for your arms, but not for your legs. All right, so we did the strength component, we did the posture, we did the balance. Oh, now we're doing the jumps. Okay, so and initially I had imaginary jump rope in here, and then I remembered I actually have a jump rope. So if you have a jump rope, this is something we can do. We lose that quick, explosive, repetitive jumping over time. Now, if you have Achilles injuries or plantar fasciitis, if jumping hasn't worked well for you, do your heel drops like we did last week instead. But try to do them faster like you were jumping rope. So you can do imaginary jump rope, heel drops, if you don't want to do the full jump. So that would be like quick. So I'm not leaving the ground with my toes, just my heels, but I'm doing it a lot faster. So this is a good way to start if you think you may want to do some jump roping. And then if that goes okay and there's no irritation after a couple weeks, then you can do imaginary jump ropes. And if you do okay working up to say 80 jumps spread throughout the day, then you can grab your jump rope if you're a jump rope. This is so fun. I hadn't done this in years. We started doing this at my CrossFit gym, and I was like, oh gosh, that's fun. Then you can do, there it is. Then you can do regular jump roping. And I like to shoot for 50 jumps in a session. When I do that, 50 to 100, I don't always have this running around with me. So I get other impact exercise throughout the day, whether it's skipping or hopping or something else. But if you enjoyed jump roping when you were younger and you haven't done it in a while, work up those sequences. You'll be surprised how much fun that is to add into your exercise routine during the week. Anyway, thank you so much. I love that sequence. I hope you like it too. And I have so many good things coming ahead for you. I'll see you next week.